So this is a brief overview of the Design Modeler interface. On the top left-hand corner, you'll see the file menu. So we can use that if we're trying to save the project, for example. Beside that, you'll see Create. So a lot of these are blanked out. They will become available as the project progresses. One little command that we will be using in here is the Extrude, and you can go through all of them individually. The ones you see below them are shortcuts to those. So, for example, you see the save and the import screen capture there. Moving on, if I want to select a point on my model later on, or an edge to that model, or indeed a face, or the entire model itself, they're just the selection tools. If I want to rotate or pan or zoom in or zoom out or create a box select for the model, you'll see those there. Moving down, most of the commands we will need to generate them, kind of like execute that command. And then again, you'll see these shortcuts that we saw above. You can, of course, amend all of these shortcut features to suit your own needs, but I'm just going to leave them as a default for the moment. As I move down to the left-hand side here, there's two options. There's the sketching and the modeling. So the sketching one here, the first option you'll see under that are the various options in terms of lines or rectangles or circles or whatever the case may be. We can obviously modify all of the sketches that we do. So if we wanted to create a fillet, or if we wanted to move a particular object, then that's where that would be done. We can also add dimensions. So if I wanted to add a vertical or horizontal dimension, we'll say to a line, or a radius to a circle, that's where we would do this. I can also add constraints to my sketches. So if I wanted lines to be perpendicular to one another, or if I wanted to have two circles or multiple circles with equal radii, that's where that would be done. And the final part you'll see then is settings. So this is I want to view the grids, and if I wanted to do anything in terms of the spacings. The final part at the end there is modeling. This little outline will become more active when we add our sketches.